1 John 4:18. And it reads, there is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear. Because fear hath torment. He that feareth is not made perfect in love. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear, because fear hath torment. He that feareth is not made perfect in love. And the idea came to me of fearless love. And, as I was sitting and I was thinking about this, I was just thinking about, if you go back to verse 8, he talks about he that loveth not, knoweth not God, for God is love. And as we put that into context, what he's saying in 18, there is no fear in God, because God casteth out fear. And so as we put that into context, I thought that the idea of a Christian is to walk in a fearless love. If you're going to walk with God, you have to get to a place to where fear has no power over your life. Because we all know that fear is the separation. It's the beginning process. It's the foundation of a separation with God. We understand that fear denounces faith. Fear will cause us to doubt and stray away from the things of God. How often are we provoked by fear to do other than the things that God has called us to do? A fearless love. How often are we provoked by fear not to have concern for people? Because we know that real love is concern for God and his people. Love is sacrifice, a fearless sacrifice. We all know I've been through divorce, and we understand, through that process, I understand that love is also a choice. It's a fearless choice that you'll stand firm in your commitment to God and your covenant. And we see often now in these days and times that divorce seems like it's just as easy as ABC. It seems to be more of an option nowadays because fear seems to have more presence in the body of Christ and just in the lives of people more than standing on their covenants. And it seems as though as if the body of Christ seems to care more about figuring out in the scriptures why they should be able to divorce rather than look at the scriptures that tell us why we shouldn't. We see people, I hear often, people looking for scriptures trying to justify when God gives us so many more scriptures on how to love and how love covers a multitude of sin. So, as I put this into context, I just thought about the fact that how many things could be so full of life and could be fulfilled if we just walked with a fearless love. How many relationships would stay together if we no longer looked at the fear that was presented, because we can't see the possibility of how things can change and how things can work out if we just focused on the things of God. How many things we could accomplish in our lives if we focus more on the fact that we could accomplish what we don't think we could accomplish. How God can save little brother, big sister. How God can save husband or wife. How God can save our children. Because fear hath torment. You ever notice how it seems the person in divorce, I use it because it's so close to me, but the person in divorce, the only reason why we go through divorce is because we feel like nothing's going to change. The fear of the lack of control we have over another. Well, I can't get them to change. I done prayed about it. I don't see God doing a thing or two. In the same manner with our kids. But we can't lose hope. We have to walk through these things fearless. And when fear presents itself, he said, resist the devil and he got to flee, because we know this is his ways. We have to know his devices, and we know that he encourages us out of faith with fear. And so we should be fearless in love. Fearless in our concern for the principles of God and his people, so that he gets the glory, so that our families get the glory, our families get the victory as we move in victory fearlessly. God bless you.